so everybody's here.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the record
Why
button.
in Destination Fox?
Damn.
Right now, right? Yes.
Yeah, I hit the record
Not
button.
not during the Six Flags rant.
No, I was recording then. I'm just making a new
Oh
clip.
God damn it!
I just cut that
Okay.
and made a new clip now. So
Okay.
the Six
well,
Flag-
Gazza has blackmail against you for all of time.
the Six
God
Flag
damn it, now
rant,
I'll never work at Six Flags.
it's saved for posterity.
Welcome back to the island.
Just like Ren? What?
Sure.
Welcome back to the island of Conquered Word. When last we left, you guys saved the day in a pretty extraordinary fashion. And to celebrate the day being saved, an ally of yours, Cookie, the clown-shaped thing,
The fuck?
has set up a carnival for all the people in Uderson, yourselves included, to enjoy and partake of. The carnival includes numerous attractions, rides, games, concession stands, and wonderful stage show with life-sized scale balloon animals. All in all, it's pretty fucking spectacular. I'm going to tell you how this works mechanics-wise, because that's kind of important. Every single thing you can do in the carnival, if you succeed at enjoying the attraction or the game or what have you, will give you some sort of tangible reward for you to put on your character sheet. It might be an item, it might be a stat boost. It depends on where you go and what you do. So, none of these are just complete wastes of time. All of these have a tangible effect. So here's the list of shit. There is a Ferris wheel. It's ridiculously large. It goes up astronomically high. It's kind of terrifying, but also looks really fun. Even for those of you who fly already, it's pretty up there. There's a carousel filled with all sorts of beautiful mythical creatures to ride on instead of those horrible horses that look like they're perpetually frozen mid trying to eat a human being. There is a whack-a-mole game. There is a treat stand which has a wide variety of carnival food for you to partake in. There's what looks to be some sort of clockwork man sitting in a circular ring singing, so that's pretty weird. You might want to check that out. There's an archery contest booth. There's a pie eating contest booth, and there's the Kobold Strongmen Challenge. Where would you guys like to go first?
I'm gonna try the Strongman Challenge.
Yeah, same. I'll go over there too.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Let's do these like all together as the group.
All right.
You can choose who does each one, but yeah. So the Kobold Strongman Challenge. Cookie arranged this with the local kobolds. A very tiny, thin kobold, which, you know, considering he's a kobold, is saying something, is currently standing on a stage and says, "We have 3 champions of great kobold might. Any who dare to fight us in an arm wrestling contest may win fabulous prizes, but they must show their skill and strength."
Mostly strength.
To play the Kobold Strongman Challenge, you'll be entered into 3 rounds of an arm wrestling contest against 3 different opponents. Or theoretically, if you lose a challenge, then you lose to an opponent, you're out. Each time you will have to make a strength check against the kobold that you are facing. Depending on when you get beaten, you may get certain prizes. If you beat all 3 of them, you get a lot of really cool ass shit. So,
Alright.
and just a reminder, kobolds are normally incredibly frail creatures, so this shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. This is gonna be a trick or something, and I'm gonna have some fun with it.
Step right up, don't be shy. Who will face the kobold arm wrestling challenge?
So who's
I
the
will.
most physically adept out of all of us?
Obviously,
Probably.
Ara. She has volunteered.
Yep.
Okay.
Just gonna let her do it.
It costs 1 gold piece to enter, madam.
Alright.
All right. You give the kobold 1 gold piece. Your first opponent. And out steps a scraggly, scrawny little kobold. He puts his scaly arm up and he says, "Prepare to be defeated."
Warning, guys, I'm getting over a really bad cough, so
That's
you know.
fine.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
I've made
Forget about
noises
it.
at this place all the time. We can enjoy a couple interruptions.
Okay. Alright.
So
Let's
you
do
roll a d20 and add your strength.
Alright.
Add your strength bonus or your entire strength?
Your strength bonus.
I'm not roll well.
No.
He got 12, so he smacks your hand onto the side and then raises his scaly arms up and is like, "Kobold superiority!"
Sorry, I disconnect. Sorry, disconnect. What happened?
You lost.
You lost.
Fair enough.
Lelia size. I'll try.
Any other challenges?
Lelia.
Oh, I should note, you only get, because the crowds are fairly thick and because everyone, it's equity, you only get 1 shot at each per character. So you can't just keep facing this challenge until you win.
Okay. Alright, Lelia just gives the coin to the strongman. I mean, the presenter.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
The scraggly kobold sets up for the arm wrestle. Let's see what you got.
Oh god.
All right. You guys arm wrestle, and you not only flip his arm over, but also flip him over with it. So strong you are in comparison.
Did AR
he goes,
lose?
"Whoa!"
Yeah.
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 And you have won the first challenge.
I rolled a fucking 2.
Also, he rolled bad this time. So the kobold answer says, "Ah, the first defeat, but can you defeat our other 2 champions?" Out comes a fairly hardy-looking kobold, the kind that would be warrior class. Still pretty thin and weak-looking, but there could be some surprising strength there. Roll your strength check.
Okay.
Damn. Once again, you beat him swiftly within the round, knocking his arm over. Ah, shit! And he goes off, and the kobold announcer's like, Oh, we have a real contender, but can she defeat the strongest kobold on the face of the earth? And out from the tent emerges an absolutely roided out kobold. He looks like if Bane from Batman was a tiny dragon person, this would be Bane. Let's go!
I have to roll.
Yep.
Damn.
Lily only has 1 strength, but apparently XCOM before stream helps.
Okay. You grip his meaty kobold fist. And for a while you two are locked, struggling against each other's intensity. For a brief moment, your arm moves back. But then you get your second wind. And through great trial and tribulation, you slam his arm onto the ground. The strongman kobold nods and says, "You are a worthy opponent. I bequeath unto you the grand prize." And let me copy and paste it. Here are the braces of might, which will add to your great strength,
Damn.
as well as a belt of bullet strength, because we're kobolds and we don't care about bulls that much. And finally, a great weapon, the disarming sword.
Oh,
And,
you clever
nice.
motherfucker.
And huzzah! You have won the Kobold Strongman Challenge.
We just
Do
got a
we all
Scaramouche
need to go
sword.
through it, or just one person is good?
I'm not giving you those prizes again, so yes, you guys are good with that now. It would be OP if everyone had fucking braces of might on.
Yeah, a little bit.
So that's the Kobold Strongman Challenge.
Yeah, Laylee is not going to use any of those.
So
So
there's
she's
the
just going to distribute it to everyone else.
Yeah. You guys will have. You guys can divvy up your loot once you finish the carnival. There's a lot of shit for you to do.
Yeah.
There's the pie
Okay.
eating contest, the archery contest, whack-a-mole, the weird clockwork robot man, the carousel, the Ferris wheel, the balloon animal stunt show, and the treat stand. Where would you guys like to go next?
Dibs on the pie contest.
Same.
Pie eating contest.
Pie eating contest it is. We're gonna stick together just to make this less confusing and horrible. All right. At the pie eating contest, Cookie is standing there. In fact, it's at this point you realize that Cookie is at a lot of the booths at the same time somehow. So that's something you're gonna want to figure out how she's doing. She's standing at the pie eating booth with a great big smile, and there's a couple of other villagers working as sitting there as contestants, and she motions for one or some of you to join. She has made all of these delicious pies herself. There's quite a pile of them. For the pie eating contest, you will have to make 3 successive fortitude saves. If you make all 3, you'll get the highest prize. If you make at least 1, you'll get the lowest prize, and 2, you get the middlest prize. As is the way many of these games work. So, who would like to partake of the pie eating contest?
Yo.
Me.
Laylee's fortitude is actually pretty fucking great.
Yep, so is mine, actually.
What's more, it costs 1 GP per entrant. Cookie specifically has a box for you to put the coins in because she's not like touching coins.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh. So just make 3 fortitude rolls?
3 fortitude rolls.
Question.
Yes?
Are the pies poisoned?
You could make a check to figure that out, but I'm gonna tell you this: Cookie's a nice person, so probably not.
Damn it. I have a much higher fortitude against poisons.
I rolled like crap except for the middle one.
Okay.
I rolled decently.
Okay.
I'm still doing mine, so that's.
Talia got 7 landslide.
Ayara is out in the first round.
Damn.
Same with Howard. Neither one of them could withstand the pie eating contest.
Nope.
Um,
Oh my god.
Talia manages to make it to the second round, and Ven is out. She can only eat 1 round's worth of pies.
I did not get above a 5.
Lelia makes it to the third round. And is out at the third round. So Lelia can get the second place prize.
I'm still rolling, so just hold on a second.
Yeah.
Ugh.
For those of you who made it through the first round, so Talia, you get a 50 GP gift card to Crapplebee's, a Concord Worldwide restaurant chain run by goblins. You can redeem this at any Crapplebee's for a number of tasty treats.
I hear Beckford has one.
Ari and Lelia are so far the only ones who have made it to the third round, but they don't pass the third round, sadly. So here's what you two jointly win for the group: a 100 gold piece gift card to Crapplebees, as well as a belt of Bear's Endurance, which adds +2 to Constitution.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have a +4 in Fortitude, so that first one was a fucking 20.
Jesus.
Which is, completely fucking wasted. Thanks a lot, Dice
Wait.
Roller.
Wait. The first one was a nat 20?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be super nice. I'm gonna say that nat 20 allowed you to succeed the entire contest.
Woo!
Okay.
Just so that it's not wasted on a silly for pie contest. So here's the third prize. All in all, you guys have 1,150 GP worth of gift cards to Crapplebees.
Oh, goody.
2 belts of Bear Endurance, one that adds +2 and one that adds +4 to Constitution, as well as Cookie's Guide to Life-Saving Baking, which adds +5 to Profession Baking and +5 to heal checks using homemade baked goods.
How does that work?
Magic.
You, using Cookie's Guidebook to Life-Saving Baking, you manage to bake confectionery treats in such a way that they restore people's health. So that was the pie eating contest, and I'm glad you had that nat 20, so I could give you that because I really want you guys to get Cookie's Guide to Life-Saving Baking. It was one of the more fun magic items I thought of last night. So there's the archery contest. There's the Clockwork Man.
Archery contest sounds nice.
We'll just go up the sheet then. Okay, so the archery contest. You have to shoot 3 targets of varying difficulty. So it's making an attack roll with a bow and arrow or a crossbow, not a gun.
Okay.
Depending on how many targets you hit, you'll get better and better prizes. Make sense?
Yep. Let me see.
Lelia's dex is okay, but attack rolls with my base attack bonus, so it's...
Wait, so base attack.
Also,
attack
I'm gonna say this: no magic, right?
No. It is purely skill, Robin Hood style. It is
Okay.
you, a bow and arrow, your base attack bonus, and your dex bonus, and any bonuses you might have to using a bow and arrow. It's a traditional bow and arrow. You don't get to add any bonuses from a specific bow you might have.
Okay.
Can we use the first base attack bonus?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just make 1?
You make 3. You gotta make it all 3 to get the best prize.
Sweet.
So Lelia's base attack with everything is
Okay.
Howard succeeds the first target with flying colors, as does Ayara, but they miss the second, and thus are out. So you both get 10 flaming arrows. Tig makes the first and second targets, but misses the third. So Tig, you get
10 flaming
15
arrows.
flaming arrows and 10 acid arrows.
Ooh.
Ari succeeds the entire challenge, and because of the pie eating contest rule, so does Lelia. So the two of you both get these, and are allowed to split between you the other part of the prize. So both of you get that set of arrows, but there's one arrow that's one of a kind for this, so you'll have to figure out who gets it. The black arrow.
Of course, you
you-
fucking cheeky shit.
It's an enchanted arrow that adds +5 to attack and +4d8 damage when used. It can only be used once per session/day. Once per session. So if we have a day that's split between 2 sessions, you get to use it once each session. But in universe, it's once per day. It disappears when it's fired, regardless of whether it hit the target or not. So like if you fire it and miss, you're fucked. But it will return to the user the next day/session. So very useful, but you can only use it once per session.
I already should use it.
You sure?
Yeah, with your fucking stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
I
you're the
think
only
that's
person who won this challenge without getting a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I did.
So, that's the archery contest. So we'll just go up the line. The next is the clockwork robot. When you approach the clockwork robot, it's shaped like a person in plate armor, but its helmet has almost cat ear-like spikes, and it's got some sort of sound amplifying device it's holding in its hand, and it sings, "I'm Gonzalez, I am very strong, beat me up, and win silver coins, ha!"
All right.
What the
And
shit?
if you get that reference, I love you. So it's a robot man. You have to beat him up within a certain number of rounds to win silver coins, and they'll be actual silver pieces. As well as if you beat him within really, really quickly, you'll also get a prize in addition to the money.
Okay.
Just one of us at a time.
One person at a time.
Oh, we can't all gang up on him. That would be cheating.
I mean, Chrono and Marl did, but
Wait. Do we have Buddy with us?
Buddy is in the petting zoo, and that is where you really should keep him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Question: what's in the petting zoo since all the exotic animals are dead?
And all the farm animals too.
There's some balloon animal goats.
Okay.
Okay.
I was worried all the taxidermy animals are sitting out there.
Ugh.
Aura of fear around the entire place.
Jesus.
Buddy sitting with all the shitty taxidermy. The thing is, he wouldn't
There you
notice.
go.
Okay, so I will tell you this: you're each gonna want to take a swing at Gonzalez. I know I said that you can only do these things once, but Gonzalez is a special case. He has
Stop.
6
No.
special prizes. He has 6 special prizes. Each character can only go at him once, though. So you're each gonna want to try to win, within a certain time frame.
Oh my god.
And it's combat. And you don't have to roll initiative for combat this time because you'll get to go first. Gonzalez isn't really an attacker; he just sort of takes damage.
So
You can use whatever weapons you have at your disposal. Magic is allowed. Anything is allowed. So who wants to go first?
Me.
All right.
Okay. First off,
I'm Gonzalez. You look very strong. Beat me up and win silver coins. Ha!
okay. First off, seeing is probably isn't really going to be a combat
This
round.
is from Undertale the Musical, isn't it?
No, it's from Chrono Trigger.
Oh. It's, the way you say sung it sounds like
Oh
Metatron.
yeah.
In Chrono Trigger, there's a robot cat
Yeah.
called Gonzalez in like the very first area. Like there's a fair going on, and you beat him up to win silver points, which you can then exchange for goods and services at the fair. And he sings the song. It doesn't have lyrics in Chrono Trigger itself. Like you just hear that bum 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 bum. But in the OVA they released for Chrono Trigger, a bunch of monsters stumble upon Gonzalez in the woods, and he sings the lyrics that I'm singing right now, and it was so fucking awesome.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I remember that now. Jeez.
I'm just going to use my breath weapon.
Mm-hmm. So roll your damage.
Okay.
That's 12 damage total.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You hit Gonzalez in the face with electricity. Gonzalez stands there, puts his microphone to his face, and says, "I'm Gonzalez. I am very strong. Beat me up and win silver coins." Ah!
Okay. So I'm just gonna move it and with claws.
Okay.
My first, okay, let's see, 1d6 damage plus a strength modifier. 6 plus 3. And I'm going to use this a full round attack since I got 2. Oh boy. Oh wait, hand. I see what I did wrong. I did a modifier instead of a number of dice. Which did, okay, yeah. 22 damage is what it did.
Okay.
Okay, and my claws are going to be 6, 3.
So 16?
Hmm?
Okay. You slash at his metal chest plate, and you give it a couple of scratches. Gonzalez stands there and takes it, and when you're done, he puts his microphone to his face and says, "I'm Gonzalez. I am very strong. Work harder to win silver coins." Ah!
Oh,
Trick.
this fucking thing is asking for it.
Wow.
I mean, he literally is, though.
Okay, first off, burning. Okay, first off, burning hand. Any hands? Any hands? So that's let's see, burning hands. So that's, and then that's okay. So 1d6. 3. That's 3. And so it's also got electricity damage on it. Thank you. Okay, let's see. 6, 3, and then 3 plus my strength modifier plus 4. And since burning hands, man, I love being magic. Okay, let's see. So 5d4.
Total?
Yep.
All right. You burning hands him, and also electric hands him, and also just normal hands him, if I heard you correctly. Just slap them all right up. He's on fire. There's sparks on his armor. And he's a bit more dented than before. But with all the graces ever, he puts that microphone back to his face and sings, "I'm Gonzalez. I'm on fire now. Beat me up and win silver coins." Ha!
I love this guy.
So it's still my turn to beat the shit out of him?
You've got another turn.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try diamond spray. So it's 96 points of slashing damage for the caster level.
Damn.
And they treat it as adamantine and cold iron for purpose of overcoming damage reduction, and it bypasses. And also, it's going to bypass 4 points of an object's hardness.
Okay.
And oh shit, just it.
Total?
Yep.
Okay. You hit him with what was that again?
Diamond spray.
Okay,
Charge
I'm
of
assuming
diamonds.
that just means you spit diamonds at him at a very fast rate. You hit him with your diamond attack. It actually manages to tear up his chest plate something fierce and also do a couple of of dents and dings onto his helmeted face. Gonzalez takes the spray, raises the mic to his face, and sings, "I'm Gonzalez, I've been blinged out, beat me up, and win silver coins."
No, huh?
Ha!
All right. And it's still my... Holy shit, how much damage can this thing take?
He's got a lot of HP.
Okay.
And so each of us will whittle his HP down, or does it reset after every?
It resets.
Ah,
Figured.
Okay, that...
He doesn't have an unreasonable amount of HP for fighting a 9th level character, though.
Okay, then I'm gonna try Scorching Ray on him. Since it's
Alright.
4 levels, that's 2, extra 2, so 46 fire damage. 3 rolls. 14, 16. 17.
Okay, you unleash the power of your Martian tripod war machine, Scorching Ray, onto Gonzalez, and just fucking nuke him with 3 goddamn magic lasers. You atomize his armor and break apart his joints, and he falls to the ground in a clatter of parts. And then those parts start to come back together, and the hand raises to his severed head as his body puts itself back together, and the magic like restores his armored plating, and he sings, "I'm Gonzalez, you were pretty strong, you beat me up, and won silver coins, ha!" And you win 500 silver coins, or silver pieces.
Yes.
Me next.
She beat me up in 5 rounds of combat. Who can do better to win silver coins? Ah!
Lilia's got to Talia then.
I'm
Also, I'm
simple.
different. Also, can I do knowledge monster lore checks to figure out what he's weak to while I wait as I'm watching this?
You totally can.
Alright, so I posted what I did in chat then.
Okay. He's a robot. He's a clockwork mechanism. He doesn't have damage reduction. He doesn't have a specific weakness, but he doesn't have anything he's specifically strong to either. You just gotta beat the shit out of him. He's just a very hardy robot. So, it's first turn. It's Talia versus Gonzalez. Gonzalez is completely restored by this point. He brings up his mic and sings, "I'm Gonzalez, I am very strong, beat me up, and win silver coins, ha!"
Alright. Everyone stand back. I'm gonna get big.
Alright.
Wild shape, transform into a boule.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. Hang on a moment.
So Talia's
Probably
trying
gonna
to
take a
play
while anyway.
Massive fucking land shark. A goddamn nightmare armadillo.
I use leap, which allows me to basically jump onto him and make 4 strikes instead of 2.
Kick ass.
What do I roll to hit again?
You don't have to roll to hit. You basically just have to roll your damage because Gonzalez is not really fighting you or resisting. It's basically about wearing him down.
Okay, these are my rolls.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do that mental math super quick. So that's 51. Is 51 is what I'm getting? Okay. You paw the fuck out of him. You dent up his armor and rip off some of his plating. And when you finally end your frenzied attack and land on the ground, Gonzalez looks very worse for wear. But he raises up that microphone and says, "I'm Gonzalez, you are very strong. Beat me up and win silver points. Ha!"
Is that all one attack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there's
basically-
4 attacks.
I basically leap up and bring all 4 feet down on him again.
All right.
Wow, so this is what how Mechagodzilla vs. Baragon was supposed to be like.
Fucker.
Okay.
24 plus 24, which is
48. So once again, you rip into Gonzalez. You've ripped most of his armor off. He looks like you're basically seeing the inner workings of Gonzalez. But even though his arm moves creaky now, he moves that microphone to his face and says, "I'm Gonzalez. I am very strong. Beat me up to win silver coins." Ah!
I leap onto him and quadruple stomp him again.
And provided you don't roll zeros on all of those, you beat the shit out of him and knock him to the ground. Gonzalez lies in shattered pieces, and then magically reassembles himself and sings, "I'm Gonzalez, you were very strong, you beat me up, and you won the grand prize, ha!"
Nice.
You have your choice of 6 items to pick. One is an average-sized oven, painted in very bright primary colors. One seems to be a flask of holy water. One is a flute with a dragon's head at the end. One are a pair of gloves that are red but have like black spider web markings on them.
Oh.
One is a weathered-looking journal with the comedy mask face on it. And finally, there's a pair of very stylish shoes. So, the oven, the flask of holy water, the dragon-headed flute, the red and black spiderweb gloves, the journal with the comedy face on it, or the very nice-looking shoes.
I'll go with that oven.
You get Cookie's quick bake collapsible oven. It's an average size oven that can turn into a small 3-inch cube when touching the magic runes, and is self-powered, allowing you to make baked goods on the go.
Nice.
oh shit, that combo.
Of the book in the oven, yeah. Huh.
Oh shit, we could have pizza on the go.
We can eat pizza anytime.
Healing pizza.
Healing pizza. Oh, fucking.
Okay. Next. Anyone else want to take a swing at Gonzalez? There are 5 players.
Yeah. Also, in terms of reloading guns, do I have to take a full round action to do that during this, or is that just doesn't count?
Gonzalez will give you time to reload.
Okay. So what Laylee does is cast Bane of Automatons on her shotgun.
All right.
Which adds an extra, I think. What does Bane do?
It gives you a certain amount of. It gives you
Yeah.
like one or some amount of extra dice. I don't know how like just casting as a spell does. I know that like you have to make it like when you're making a magical weapon, you have to figure out how much Bane has been being cast on it.
Oh, 2d6 of additional damage against such foes. So Lelia is going to use both barrels of a double barrel shotgun against him. So that's 48 plus 2d6.
All right, well, you figure out that total for me because I don't want to do that math. Gonzalez sings, I'm Gonzalez, it looks like you have a gun. Shoot me up and win silver coins. Ha!
Yeah, that's 35,
All right.
man.
You shoot him and do a significant amount of damage with the one blast you made to your chassis. To his chassis. It's your next turn. Oh, wait, Gonzalez is singing response. I'm Gonzalez, that was quite a shot. Fire again to win silver coins. Ha!
What Lelia? So when casting buff spells, does that take a round, or can I just super buff my swords?
Casting what spell?
Like buffing spells.
It really depends on the spell. Spells have different cast times depending on what spell it is.
All right, so. It really sucks when your character sheet is 22 pages.
Yeah,
that spell is for you.
that's why you section it out in the different parts.
That's what I did. All right, so I can do two judgments. All right, so it has Judgment, Destruction, and Judgment. Just Judgment, Destruction, and Flames of the Faithful, as well as Band of Humanoids on her, both of her twin swords, which gives her. And she charges him with both of her swords.
Nice.
So Flames of the Faithful. This is going to take a minute because that's a lot of calculation to do. And since he's not evil, it doesn't do 2d6 to evil, right?
Yeah, no, he's a neutral being.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 5.
What I miss?
She is now doing another attack on Gonzalez.
Hmm.
Also, I don't know if you were there for it, but Talia won one of the 6 prizes from Gonzalez.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
4 different attacks as 2-weapon fight. First, I'm just gonna roll. Six
6 total damage?
46 for each slice because it has Flames of Faithful and.
Okay,
And
46. 46. If it was just 6, I'd be like, holy fuck, how did you roll some shit? What should
Alright,
even be
so-
possible to be doing? Oh, yeah, okay. So, 46 damage.
No, I'm not done yet. I'm still calculating. Because I have a little. At least that's just for. Cute doggo. Very cute doggo.
This is why I do all the damage rolling in the dice roller.
All right, so that's all added together. So
All right,
that's
you.
102 damage. Shit.
All right, yeah, you beat the shit out of Gonzalez and reduce him to a flaming pile of rubble. And he remakes himself and sings, "I'm Gonzalez, you are very strong, you beat me up and won the grand prize, ha!" And once again, you get your choice of the following 5 items. A seemingly ordinary flask of holy water, a flute with a dragon's head on it, a pair of red gloves that have spiderweb markings on them, a weathered journal with a comedy mask on the front, and a pair of very nice-looking shoes.
Lelia's gonna take the holy water, as that seems most tailor-made to her.
You have gained the ever-flowing aspergillium. It's a +1 battle aspergillium filled with holy water. The holy water content always refills. However, once it has been emptied out of the holy water, it disappears within like a minute. So you can't make like an endless supply of holy water with it. You can't like fill like a whole pool with the aspergillium. But it does essentially give you like an infinite supply of just throwing holy water in people's faces.
Or with Lelia, she can make. That's how she makes holy ice weapons out of.
Sure.
Yes.
Any other challengers for Gonzalez?
I would not be able
Nothing?
to. I can't
Can
get
she
sneak
see?
attacks on this. He's looking
Why can't
directly at me. I can sneak attack him?
Unless you cast invisibility.
Like, here's the thing. Gonzalez is essentially taking this whole fight as prone. Every attack hits.
Okay. Then
So
that
basically,
makes a
all you have
difference.
to do is just go behind him. He's not
1,
going to
2,
stop
3,
you.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Maybe I will. Okay. I do that and I sneak attack him, and this is the first attack with both swords
Well, let him sing his song first.
and a sneak. Okay.
Just so we all remember what the song is. I'm Gonzalez, I'm very strong, beat me up and win silver coins, huh? Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that's backstabbing him then?
Yep. All of
All
these
right.
are going to be backstabbing, if I can do that.
You shank the fuck out of his back, and Gonzalez, his robot head turns 360 degrees to look at you, and his robot eyes look at the stab wounds you've made in his back, and then back at you, and he says, his torso swivels around, and he says, "I'm Gonzalez, you stabbed me in the back, beat me up, and win silver coins, ha!" So now he's facing you, but once again you can just go around behind him and stab him.
Okay, I do that. Oh, shit. That's it.
Holy shit. Okay, you stab him in the back once again. He's beginning to malfunction. He wants to turn around, but he can't. And ultimately, you're like seeing exposed mechanisms and fucking with his clockwork. But he does bring that microphone back to his face and sings, "I'm Gonzalez. I am very strong. You stabbed me, win silver coins. Ha!"
Should have used an explosive arrow.
I'd rather not. Because I can do that. I can just go back around him and stab him. and I'm going to be doing exactly the same amount of damage.
And once more, you stab him. He falls over, you having completely gutted his internal mechanisms. And then reboots as his body is brought back out, and he says, "I'm Gonzalez. You stabbed me very well. You beat me up and have won the grand prize. Ha!" So the items remaining are the dragon-headed flute, the red gloves with a spiderweb pattern, the weathered journal with the smiling comedy face on it, and the really nice-looking shoes.
I think I'll actually take the dragon flute.
All right, you have found the Medea flute.
Oh.
It adds +4 to perform checks when played in the presence of a non-sapient reptilian creature. It works the same as a charm monster spell, meaning that you immediately get the monster on your side, and it will take. It will be amenable to listening to your directions, but it won't necessarily be mind controlled. When played in the presence of a sapient reptilian monster, it works the same as a diplomacy check to reduce hostility. So, the Medea flute. Any other takers? Anyone else want to beat up the robot to get fabulous prizes?
Howard and Tig, but I haven't heard anything from Raves.
All right. Let's give it a shot.
Also, Howard still has that ring of wait, it's not going to matter because he hit him anyway.
You could also give him the belt of bear strength.
Yes, give him
Oh
that.
yeah, we can do that.
Give him a +4 bonus to his strength modifier.
Do it.
Just do it!
Double check. Is that what that does?
It adds 4 to your strength modifier, which is 4 to your attack bonus. And damage.
Attack and damage.
Yeah.
The latter of which matters here because your attack doesn't really matter against Gonzalez. It will always hit. It's the damage that you have to do well.
And you have to get it within 3 to 4 turns?
You have to get him within 3 turns to get the grand prize.
Can I also issue a challenge and use power attack?
Fuck yeah, you can.
I just want to make sure I got all the...
Oh.
And do my...
Oh yeah, I should also mention that everyone who's won so far also wins 50,000 silver coins.
Whoa.
And how much is that in gold?
I think it's. Is it 10 silver pieces to 1 gold piece?
So 5,000
Yes.
gold?
So 5,000, yes. Let me just make sure of that.
And just to clarify, Howard being able to attack twice, that doesn't necessarily... That would count as 2 rounds, right?
Oh!
Like, you get a full round. Like, you get 1 full round to do any amount of attacks you can do per round.
Oh, okay.
So like, if you want to go 1-2, you're allowed.
Okay. And then only counts as one.
And we can't help him like cast like a Bane of the Tom.
Nope, it's 1-on-1. No cheating. No cheating up against poor Gonzalez.
I'm just making sure I got everything added together, so I'll... Before I start rolling, you know?
And how much health does he have?
It's around 100.
It's 100.
Kind of what I figured. Equal on the level. Then with power attack, that also means I have a +9 to that. And Howard's going to use the great sword.
God damn.
It's a good sword.
It was too big to be called a sword. Too long, too thick, too heavy.
I don't know.
It was
this
more
might
like
be
a
a stretch
like a slab of raw iron.
We're still beating up the robot Raven, so.
Alright.
And Taken uses bombs.
Yeah, I figured. Can he use MIG?
It's 1-on-1, so no.
I have a kind of potentially terrible question.
Yeah.
If Tig can use his bombs, what's to stop him from just piling up a bunch at Gonzalez's feet, and then setting them all off at once with a projectile.
Absolutely nothing. You take one round to pile all the bombs with the feet, and the second round to set them all off.
Damn it.
Tig, you Tig.
But let Howard roll his damage first.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got all of my damage boost stuff accounted for. Yeah, I do. Probably not as impressive as what you guys got, but now it's time to roll.
Lily
time
is
to
only impressive because she got like
It's
48
nice.
of bonus damage and got attacked 4 times due to 2-weapon fighting.
Same.
Jesus.
It's the same for me, but I got to do sneak attacks. So
I got the holy water and the flute. Ooh, charm monster spell's fun.
Since Howard can strike twice and run around, that's the damage.
That's pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck
nice.
yeah. You beat the living shit out of him. And Gonzalez says, I'm Gonzalez, you hit me very hard, beat me up, and when silver coins, ha!
Well, ask and you shall receive, robot.
It's a living.
Oh my god.
Ah, Jesus.
He's already my favorite character.
Gonzalez is Nanako.
The unkillable Nanako. Well played.
And that one does him in. You smash him into pieces, and the pieces reassemble, and Gonzalez sings, I'm Gonzalez, you smash me into bits, you beat me up, and won the grand prize, ha! And your current list of choices is reduced to a pair of gloves that are red with a spiderweb pattern, a weathered journal with a comedy mask on it, and a pair of very nice-looking shoes.
Those are quite nice looking shoes. I think I'll take them.
All right. You have gotten. God damn it, Microsoft Word, quit being an ass. Okay. There we
Never.
go.
Use Google Docs, you pleb.
No, I'd rather not have my shit in the cloud things. Dancing shoes. Magical, stylish, and impossibly comfortable shoes that make the wearer supernaturally graceful and balanced. +4 to acrobatics, and +2 to reflex saves against being knocked off balance. Acrobatics in general, reflex in conditional. Dancing shoes. They make you light on your feet. Can be worn with other armor sets.
Envy?
I'm just gonna take a quick moment to give Ayara a reassuring pat on the shoulder.
If she had front loaded her damage with her best spell, she would have won it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really know how the thing worked.
Yeah, that's the danger of going first.
Well, someone's got to be the guinea pig. It is now time for our final competitor, Tig.
Yeah.
I'm Gonzalez, you look very strong, beat me up, and win silver coins, ha!
It's a very
Well,
complimentary robot.
Yeah, see, since you're allowing it, I'm just gonna saunter up and pile a bunch of bombs at his feet. I'm not gonna use all of them because I'm paranoid, and so is
Okay.
Tig.
Name the number of bombs you pile up, and that's your turn for now, then do damage next turn.
And I gotta make sure I know how many bombs I actually have. Okay, so I have 15 bombs total, so I will pile 8 at his feet.
Gonzalez watches this with interest, and then puts the microphone to his face and says, I'm Gonzalez, what the fuck is this?
Okay,
Is that 40d6?
they're
40?
5d6 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, but 8 times 5 is 40, so 40d6 you have to roll.
Well, yeah,
Get
could do that, but
a
wait-
dice roller.
Jesus
Oh,
fucking
it's
Christ.
the
Let me
best.
speak,
I don't
goddammit.
wanna do that one by one.
I kind of have to, or else the modifier doesn't, go to each one.
While he does that, I would like to talk about Chrono Trigger seriously for a moment. There's a character in it named Frog, who is one of my
A
favorite
frog.
characters of all time. He is a knight in shining armor who was polymorphed into a frog, into a giant frog man, and yet he's still fighting. And he's probably the reason why, like, the idea of goblins being frog people appeals to me so much.
I thought it was Spiderwick Chronicles. It was me, Spiderwick Chronicles.
I have not read the Spiderwick Chronicles.
You'd love the goblins in it.
Jesus. I did a roll that's almost nothing but ones.
Oh.
No way, there's like 6 others.
Yeah, Frog is great. It has Ayla, who's a cave woman, and just beats people with her fists and is wearing like a skinned like saber-toothed tiger, and is fucking awesome. It was designed by Akira Toriyama, so like all the artwork's really neat and the character designs are really like, just wonderfully stylized. It has what I think is the best fucking name for the idea of like reptile people of all time, reptites. And I'm super jelly that I couldn't have come up with that name, because like there's never gonna be a better name for lizard men than reptites. Ah, damn.
Sora.
Ah, jeez.
Did I
Nope,
walk in
reptites
on now?
cooler. Reptites.
What about squamatoids?
Reptites? Ayla Smash Beauty Reptites. Had the boss called Black Tyranno, which was like this great big fucking T-Rex, and you had to fight it, and it was great. And like the idea that you start off this game and you think you're in sort of a generic JRPG, and then it turns into like a fantasy, like a medieval fantasy RPG. Then it turns into a prehistoric adventure RPG and a dystopian future RPG, and like we're fighting the civilization of Atlantis RPG. But we're finally becoming like, it's all these things because it's a time travel game, and ultimately you're fighting like an abomination that devours universes and timelines. Like Chrono Trigger, it's the fucking shit.
It's an amazing game.
And I am glad to have stolen Gonzalez as my homage to Chrono Trigger.
Well, there's no better character because no one really freaking remembers him.
And it allows me to sing that catchy song.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We got 50,000 silver pieces.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone who wins gets 50,000 silver pieces. So
Or
the total should
5,000
now be
gold.
200,050 pieces.
That is
Holy crap!
You
It's in fucking orbit!
You fucking atomized Gonzalez when the explosion is so huge and loud, like almost other people are almost caught in the crossfire. Everyone in this carnival turns to look. Noticeably, all the cookies look fucking terrified. And then, as the smoke clears and the dust settles,
Jesus.
the ash floats into the air and restructures itself as Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes a second after he reforms. He looks like he's contemplating things. He slowly lifts his microphone to his face. I'm Gonzalez, you blew me the fuck up. You have won all of the grand prize. Ha!
Yes!
all of the grand prize.
Jesus Christ!
And for not only beating him, but slightly doing enough damage to beat him twice over and then some, you get the remaining 2 prizes.
Jesus.
Because that damage has to be addressed. The spider's gloves, they're red gloves with black webbed pattern that allows the wearer to climb walls. All climb checks are automatic successes with these gloves on, and they grant the spider climb ability. as well as the Book of Perfect Jokes, a weather journal containing 10,000 jokes that magically adapt themselves to suit the audiences they're told to. It grants +5 diplomacy to perform comedy roles. Can be used to cast hideous laughter once per day.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
To be fair, you let me set up what is essentially 8 rounds of combat for me.
Yep. Okay. What remains? The treat stand, the whack-a-mole game, the carousel, the Ferris wheel, and the balloon animal stunt show.